Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka the Weather Gamer, bringing you week 3 team builder of TBC, your Chicago Beartics taking on Daver and his Atlanturn United. Also, I think there might be a desync between my camera and my audio. Hello? No, there's not. Okay. Just looked like it. Anyways, we're coming off of another Haxy loss. If I get haxed out again, I'm just gonna lose my shit. I cannot take 3 straight weeks of super hacks on me. And before people say, well, you got 2 freezes. Yeah. Or no, not 2. I got 1 freeze and a crit. That was it. Every other piece of hacks went my way against me. So I cannot take more hacks. But anyways, team we're rocking out with Kieran Black, Mega Gardevoir, Corviknight, Venusaur, Heliolisk. We did drop Blastoise for Seismitoad just so I had a ground type. I feel like I need a ground type. Seismitoad gives me another rocker. Yes, it reduces my hazard control slightly, but I have a ground type at least. So, we'll take that. Blastoise is not on my roster, so it should... Oh, it's because it was dropped. That's why it's down there. Anywho. Umbreon, Torkoal, Cursula, Terrakion, and, of course, Senor Chinballs. My opponent has Conkeldurr, Jirachi, Togekiss, Mega Blastoise, Incineroar, Milotic, Thundy, Amoonguss, Duraludon, Scrafty, and Thwackey. As far as what 6 I think are coming versus me, I think Conkeldurr comes, particularly Guts Flamor, because name a switch-in on my team. The answer is none. This thing is very, very scary for me to have to deal with. I think Jirachi makes a lot of sense, even though I have Sun. Jirachi has a very good matchup. Scarf Jirachi has a very good matchup versus me. Being that Tarak and Heliolisk are the only 2 things that are faster than it under Choice Scarf situation. And it's faster than Venusaur outside the sun. So a Choice Scarf set makes a lot of sense to me. I think Incineroar is great versus me just because it abuses the hell out of my Sun. With Intimidate, it stops my physical attackers dead, cold, and you throw boots or an Assault Vest on it, and it kind of just hard walls my entire team for the most part. It makes a lot of sense for that thing to come. I think Togekiss is probably going to come. Again, Scarf Togekiss has a decent matchup versus me. Barring 2 Scarfers and Venusaur and... Well, 3 Scarfers and Venusaur and Sun. Scarf Togekiss is faster. Can carry Flamethrower to bait Corviknight in. Flamethrower and Sun's also going to do a lot to Venusaur. So, I think Scarf Togekiss makes sense as well. I think Milotic's coming. Probably mixed defense. Could be Flame Orb mixed defense. Or Flame Orb Spadef side. Just because then it can Mirror Coat. Heliolisk can kill it. It can Mirror Coat Venusaur and kill it if I choose to run Special Venusaur. Physically defensive Flame Orb triggers to stop Corviknight. It's just really hard for me to deal with Milotic. Depending on how it's built, just because it's such a tanky defensive mon, so I really think it's coming. And then I think Mega Blastoise is coming. I know this isn't the most ideal of 6 to bring versus a Sun team, bringing both water types and all that, but honestly, I don't like Amoonguss this matchup. I mean, even AV is still going to get worn down pretty quickly by a combination of Gardevoir, Kyurem, and Torkoal, so I don't think it's going to come. I don't think Duraludon comes just because I have so many things that get Quake and Fire moves that it's just going to hurt that. Scrafty is an option. Scrafty could come. D-Dance Scrafty could potentially be a problem. It could be dual Intimidate to try and Intimidate cycle me. I don't know. I don't think Thwackey's coming. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. for Thwacky. Thundy could come, but with me picking up Seismitoad, I think Thundy's less likely now. No Flying Stab, plus the fact that, you know, I have so many things that check it. I just don't think Thundy has a good matchup, so... oops, I need Team Builder, that's what I need. So, as far as the 6 I think, or the 6 I'm bringing, not the 6 I think he's bringing. As far as the 6 I'm bringing, leading off with, I skipped Venusaur on accident, there you are. I am bringing Mega Gardevoir with Hyper Voice, Psychic, Shadow Ball, and Focus Blast, speed tying the Jirachi, so I don't know if it's Scarfed, or I lost a speed, or I'll know if it's max speed. I won't know if I lost the speed tie or not until it hits me. No, until it hits Heliolisk, I won't know if I lost the speed tie. But Hyper Voice, which is Fairy type, Psychic, Shadow Ball, and Focus Blast is just a combination. 112 was all the special attack I needed, and then I can put the rest into bulk. Psychic KOs Conkeldurr unless it's Assault Vest. Shadow Ball will two-shot Jirachi. Togekiss sits in on me, but I still do a lot of damage to it. Blastoise I do a fair amount of damage to. Focus Blast still 2 shots. Incineroar. My Milotic's not taking much. Hyper Voice will do a ton to whatever this thing's called. Thundy. Psychic does a good chunk to Amoonguss unless it's AV, which I'll know. Hyper Voice will Oko Scrafty, and Duraludon will die to a Focus Blast. So, and Thwacky doesn't appreciate hits, so... Gardevoir just has a very good matchup, as long as I get the right click. Again, I have no switch into Conkeldurr, so... Up next we have Venusaur with Life Orb Chlorophyll, Speed Creep to outspeed the Blastoise. I didn't go faster than the Kiss. I don't know why didn't I go faster. I'm just going to creep to the Kiss, speed tie the Kiss. So speed tying the Kiss, and then max attack. I am physical. Actually, I'm mixed, but so that's the thing that people, when they were helping me build, were asking, why are you mixed with why are you Sludge Bomb with a negative SpDef nature, or negative special attack nature? Because without the growth in Sun, I still two-shot Togekiss with Sludge Bomb. So as long as I catch every time Togekiss comes in, I can blast that thing with Sludge Bomb. But also maybe make him think I'm special and switch in the Milotic potentially to try and trick the Milotic. If you see Sludge Bomb, you might go, okay, well I just go into my specially defensive Milotic and Mirror Coat. And at that point I'll Growth, and then I'll go ahead and hopefully drop a Power Whip, and Oko the Milotic Power Whip, Earthquake. Especially once I go +2, I can Oko and two-shot a lot of his team. At +2, Power Whip will kill Conkeldurr, Earthquake will kill Jirachi, Sludge Bomb at +2 kills Togekiss, Blastoise dies to Power Whip, Incineroar is two-shot by EQ, Milotic should die to Power Whip unless it's max defense instead of max special defense, which then means Heliolisk can clean it up. Thundy will die to a Sludge Bomb / Whip. Amoonguss needs to go away. That thing's a real problem. If it's max defense Amoonguss, Earthquake is a two-shot, but it can haze me, which is then a problem. It can also be Sludge Bombing me back. If it's Assault Vest, though, it can't haze. So, but defensive Amoonguss is a problem. Earthquake will two-shot. Earthquake Oko's Duraludon. Scrafty is two-shot by everything, and Thwacky dies to +2 Sludge Bomb. So I just need to get a growth up in the Sun, and then Venusaur basically just beats down the team pretty hard. I need Venusaur and Heliolisk alive until my Milotic dies. Once my Milotic goes down, they're not as vital. They're still necessary, but they're not as vital. But I have to keep both of them up right in order to take on that Milotic. Torkoal here with Heavy Duty Boots, Drought. Stealth Rock, Lava Plume, Solar Beam, and Toxic. Max defense, max HP. I live 1 hit from Conkeldurr, and that's it. So my hope is to live that hit and maybe finish it off with Lava Plume, if possible. But Lava Plume will take out Jirachi. Solar Beam will do a lot to Blastoise. My Milotic won't appreciate it unless it's Spadef. Incineroar doesn't really care, but I can Toxic it. Togekiss, I Lava Plume. If I Toxic Conkeldurr over Flame Orbing, that might be better. Letting it have its Flame Orb, that could potentially come back to help me. I know that's risky to give it a Guts boost like that. Toxic Scrafty, unless it's Rush Shed Skin. D-Dance, Sleep Talk Crunch, that would be, or Bulk Up Crunch, that would be very bad. Mungus, I Lava Plume, and Duraludon and Thwackey, I Lava Plume. Stealth Rocks are nice. Chipping, whatever chip I can get is nice. Up next, we have Corviknight with the Occaberry. I still take 50% from Conkeldurr Flame Punch. But I do OHKO back. No, I don't. What am I talking about? I do 69 to 70. 69 to 86, that's the calc. 69 to 86 with Brave Bird to Conkeldurr. So I can hopefully... I might have to sacrifice my Knight to take out the Conkeldurr, but so be it. But the Spadef was just so I could take Flamethrower a little easier with the Occaberry from Togekiss potentially, and Iron Head it back. U-turn to pivot because I can't touch either Water type. Roost to try and give myself some health back, and the 80 speed is so I'm creeped faster than a max speed Conkeldurr. Just in case it is max speed Conkeldurr and not bulky Conkeldurr, which I don't really want to see bulky Conkeldurr. That would be a very, very big problem for me. So I don't know what Conkeldurr is going to run. I feel like it needs to run Drain Punch, Mach Punch, Fire Punch, and Facade in order to do what it needs to do. So, or Knock. It's going to need Knock. So it's going to be interesting. I think it needs Facade in order, or Mach Punch in order to deal with Heliolisk, which Heli is creeped to the Jirachi. It is Choice Spec Solar Power, which means basically I'm double spexed. It's the set I should have run last week, but didn't. But Dark Pulse, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, and Focus Blast. 244 special attack, 72 HP. Special attack wise, I 2-shot out of Sun, or I OHKO some things, and I OHKO in Sun. Conk will die to a T-Bolt in Sun. Jirachi dies to a Dark Pulse in and out of Sun. Togekiss dies to T-Bolt in and out. Blastoise dies to T-Bolt out, is 2-shot in, but Aura Sphere will kill me. Incineroar, I'm kind of just Volt switching. I can Focus Blast and OHKO that in Sun. Milotic, Spadef Milotic will die to T-Bolt in or out of Sun, unless it's max, which is a big problem. Thundy, if Thundy's there, I have to Dark Pulse. I can't just freely T-Bolt. Amoonguss, Assault Vest, I'm not doing hardly anything to. Duraludon will die to a Focus Blast. Scrafty will die to a Focus Blast. And Thwackey, I really don't think's coming, but will not appreciate T-Bolts, especially coming off the Sun T-Bolts. And then last but not least, and I have to shout Sandy Sims out, huge thank you for this set. I gotta find his notes on it here. Why did I close my chat with Sandy on accident? Sandy Sims. This is his set, 100% his set. I couldn't come up with a 6th Mon. We were having arguments with the front office and other people about what the 6th Mon was. Is it Tarak, which I thought had a terrible matchup? Is it Kyurem Black? Is it this? We just went round and round trying to figure out it. So finally we just said, well, we'll bring Cursula, and we're going to bring Heat Cursula. So it's max HP, 88 defense, 124 speed, means after I outspeed Conk and Amoonguss straight up, outspeed Incineroar, Blastoise, and Scrafty, given +2 speed. I actually don't outspeed Conk if I am, if it's max speed conk, but weak armor will boost speed by 2. The goal, this might be my lead, I don't know yet, but this is probably lead Cursula against lead Conkeldurr, lead Incineroar, lead, yeah, one of those two leading. Calm Mind in front of it as I get knocked off. My Cobble Berry will save me. My weak armor takes me to +2. Speed +1/+1, and then I can start doing a lot of damage at that point. Psychic will beat Conkeldurr. Jirachi has to fear Shadow Ball. Togekiss has to fear a boosted hit. Blastoise, I Giga Drain to get health back. I do have to watch out for Dark Pulse. Incineroar, I Earth Power and do a chunk to my Milotic. I Giga Drain for health. Psychic the Amoonguss. Psychic the Thundy. Earth Power the Duraludon. Scrafty has to fear Will-O-Wisp potential and other issues, but that I will just Giga Drain and Psychic the Thwacky. So the goal with Cursula, honestly, is to take out Conkeldurr. If it's Conkeldurr lead, I would love to take out Conkeldurr with Cursula. If I can take out Conkeldurr with Cursula, then the biggest threat to my team goes away, and I can rotate around, because I seriously have no switching to Conkeldurr at all. So that's going to be the team, so thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the battle.